All right, welcome everyone. We are running a little behind, but I just wanted to make sure that everyone's here. And there are still people coming in, so we're not going to wait any longer, and we're just going to kickstart the event. Once again, welcome all to Build with AI event that's being hosted under GDG London, that is Google Developer Groups London. And there are some of you who knows me, and I'm going to explain about myself as well. First of all, some housekeeping rules. The emergency exits and procedures. So the exit is just right out of the store. You walk down the main floor, and the main entrance or exit is just right in front of you. In case of emergency, just gather in the parking lot, either P parking lot or the right beside the M building, if needed. There's a water and refreshment kept outside for you all. Please make sure that this place is not get dirtier or messier because it's just to keep the cleanliness. For the restrooms, accessible washroom are just at the behind of this room, and some of the washrooms are on the right corridor. If you find any lost items, please bring it to us. All the people wearing this badge written as an organizers, you can bring any lost or found items to them, and then we'll make sure that it goes to the right person. Just to maintain the decorum of the event, I would like to request you all to please keep your mobile phone silent so that there'll be no disturbance during the event, and we can ensure the smooth progress throughout the event. Smoking is completely prohibited inside this room and in the campus. So if you need a smoking break, I would request you to please go outside of this perimeter of this campus, and you can have that. We'll be doing photography and videography throughout this event. And by getting in, by registering for the event, by default, you're acknowledging the policy, but I'm just going to reiterate it. We're gonna take some photographs, and we're gonna continue doing videography throughout the events. That may contain your faces periodically, and that will post it on YouTube under Google Developer Groups London YouTube channel, and will be shared later. And just be respectful for everyone. All right. My name is Florid, Florid Maclean. I teach in the M building. I'm a professor here. I'm an organizer for this Google Developer Groups London. I started this in November 2023, and it's been a little close to 2 years. And yes, so far we have been organizing events and close to 6 events. And the biggest event that we had was the last year DevFest with over almost 400 people, and a little chaotic and adventurous event for us. I'm a software developer and a mobile developer by profession. I love iOS. Not to be biased, but I love iOS. This is just a QR code if you wish to connect with me. That leads to my LinkedIn page, and we can connect over there. If you're new to Fanshawe campus or Fanshawe College, you may need to connect to the Wi-Fi to get access to the Firebase Studio and just to follow the procedures for this event. It's an open Wi-Fi. Once you connect it, just accept the policy, and then you will be connected to the Wi-Fi. If you are a Fanshawe student or if you are an alumni, you should have an Fanshawe account, and you can connect to the Fanshawe Wi-Fi as well. I would like you to request, please take your phones out and then scan this QR code. That will be leading you to the official GDG page, official Google Developer page. And that is the very first page where we post all the events that we are hosting. And if you are going to join that event, you will be the first one to hear all the events that we are doing throughout the year. The next event that we are planning, that's none other than the Tech Career Development Conference, where some of the HR from the top companies in London, Ontario will be coming to that event and will be presenting some of the really interesting and useful tips for you to excel your career in tech. And 2 more links. One leads you to Instagram and the other one to LinkedIn. All right, moving forward with the event of Build with AI, I would like to invite a special guest. So without further ado, I'm just going to give the mic to her so that she can introduce herself and share more details about more programs that we have under Google Developer Groups. Jihu.
Thank you, Florid, and hello. Good morning. How are you good? Yeah, I see some familiar faces here. I'd love to see you again. My name is Jhin Park. I am a senior data analyst at Warner Brothers Games Montreal. So if you want to talk about video games, you can find me later. And I am also Women Tech Makers organizer and the Flutter Flow organizer. So I would love to talk about this for a sec. So actually, I haven't expected any talk like this. I felt like I was just assistant today. But this morning, arriving this venue, I heard some touching stories. Someone told me their girlfriend is starting to work or encourage women in tech industry thanks to my talk. It was a very short talk at the GDG London. But next to that, maybe I can do another short talk. But I'm waiting for some cheating here. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. So Women Tech Maker is an organization to encourage women in tech industry, as I mentioned. But this opportunity.
A little intro to myself. So my name is Jhin. I am Google developer expert, and I am in GDG and Flutter Montreal. And that's saying that I'm from actually Montreal. So I drove yesterday like 8 hours to here, stop by in Toronto, having a dinner and so on. Yeah. And yeah, I'm Korean, and I work for Unity as the senior developer. That's it. All right, so like I already mentioned, what we're going to do is we're going to build an app. So you all need to have your own laptop today. If you don't have laptop, maybe you can go, someone has a laptop, maybe you can sit together and then maybe you can influence them to create an app together, right? All right, so before we actually get started, let's talk about agent. Who knows AI agent? No one? Okay, so I see a few people. So anyone can explain what is the AI agent? No?
So AI agent basically you can write a prompt and it can do that thing on your behalf.
All right. Then what's the difference between LLM and AI agent?
So LLM is just a model which can receive prompts and output text, but AI agent can actually perform actions.
Yeah, I think that's the really good point. So the difference between LLM and AI agent, okay, let's say ChatGPT. When you go there, back in the, let's say, 2 years ago, when ChatGPT, I didn't remember, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I don't know, when ChatGPT is introduced, you go to ChatGPT, when you ask some question, then ChatGPT was only able to answer the question that ChatGPT knows, meaning that the time of training. So the ChatGPT didn't know about the new information, for example, right? But nowadays, when you go to those kind of chatbot, they actually search in the internet and then find some information, and then they can give you the accurate information. Or if you already know about your local, the coding agent, then for example, when you ask to the agent, actually the agent can write the code because the agent can do the action. It has the permission to access your file system and then read file on your file system and then write the code. If it needs, it search from the internet or all the necessary job. So AI agent can do the action. That's basically, I see the clear difference between just LLM or chatbot and agent. That's what I see. So today we're going to talk about AI agent, coding agent, which is the Firebase, the prototyping agent. That's what we're going to talk about today. So anyone already doing vibe coding here? Okay, so you guys already, all right, every day, all right. So you say vibe coding or just AI assisted? What do you call yourself? Both. Both, all right, all right. So probably Firebase Studio is not really needed for you because you already know all the vibe coding technique probably. But I still find that Firebase Studio is really useful to do the prototyping. You just go there, you don't need to set up anything. Just go ask in the natural language. Then it just build an app for you. And then you can even publish it to Firebase, meaning that you can even share your application with your friend, whoever. You can actually even making money out of it if you want. So what is vibe coding? So I think early this year, some AI influencer, I think he's Andre Capesi, he tweeted on the internet and saying that I'm doing the vibe coding. This is a new trend, and then I don't do write code anymore. I mean, I don't code anymore. I just asked the AI, just doing the conversation, and then let him do it. I do something else, drink coffee, or so those kind of message was posted in the X. And yeah, that vibe coding itself, the term is really like went viral because of him, and then everyone is talking about the vibe coding. So what it is, basically you ask to the AI agent to write your code, basically. You just say, I want this kind of application, then the AI will generate your application. That's basically the vibe coding. All right. So anyone familiar with those kind of logo? Let's start with this one. What is it? Anthropic? Yeah. Yeah, I put it there for Cloud Code. So this is one of the famous the vibe coding, AI agent. And this one? Yeah, this one was the most famous one, Cursor. And this one? Yes. This one? No? This one is Gemini CLI. So Gemini CLI is similar to Cloud Code, but it's from Google, and then it's using Gemini. And this is Windsurf, similar to Cursor, but from different company. And this is called Rue Code, which is similar to Copilot, because I put this together here, because Copilot is kind of extension to VS Code. And then Rue Code is the same thing. So you actually install it as extension in your favorite editor. So both of them is, Copilot is running on different platform. Rue Code is on your Visual Studio Code. But there's this type of coding agent, and this type coding agent, which is a full integrated AI editor. And then this one is the CLI based. So you go to your terminal and then type in, that's the two codes, Cloud Code and Gemini CLI. And of course, there's much more than that, but I just wanted to show that there's this kind of option to do vibe coding, right? Here, so today, what we're going to talk about is actually Firebase Studio. So you don't need all this, because those kind of things you need to set up, you need to configure, you need to make your own workflow, you need to master many things, right? But with this, Firebase Studio, you don't need that. So what it is, I don't know, anyone was there at the Dev Fest in January? You were there? All right, so I see a few people. So thank you. So yeah, I talked about it, the project IDX, which is that actually VS Code running on the web browser. That was the project IDX. But I think it was in April that Google rebranded this, and then they introduced as Firebase Studio. So if you already know what is Project IDX, it's the same thing basically. But when they do rebrand this, they added prototyping engine. That's what they add. So this is just like same as the Project IDX, right? But prototype engine, agent, it's looking like this. So now when you go to the Firebase Studio webpage, then what you're going to see is like that. So you just type in what you want to generate. If you have any application idea, you can just type in, and it will generate it, basically. That's it. So what you're going to do today, we're going to play with this tool. So if you're not a developer, don't worry. We're going to only use our natural language. You don't even need to know the technical detail inside. If you want to look at it, you can do it. You can edit the code or something, but the prototype engine is generating Next.js application, which means the React base. So if you already know React, probably it's going to be much easier for you. But I mean, you don't need to. You don't need to be a developer to use this tool. If you are, let's say you are just product owner or project manager, you can still use it, even you don't know any technical detail. All right, so I'm going to show you some demo. All right. Make it full screen. So yeah, so if you go Firebase.studio, you don't need to do it right now. Firebase.studio URL, then you see this page. So it's like the kind of the landing page that showing you that what is Firebase Studio, basically. So you see it's showing that some nice UI, and then this is the prototype engine that I already explained. And if you need, I mean, you can create 3 projects by default, even you don't do anything. But if you want to have like 10 projects, you can join the developer program that is free to join, basically. But let's say if you go to dashboard, no, plan and pricing. So if you just join the standard, which is free, then it will give you 10 projects. So you might have more buffer, but you don't need to, right? And then the Firebase Studio also have Gemini integration, but you need to know this. This Gemini is in the edit mode. So we are not going to use this tool today. But what I want to tell you is that in the VS Code Studio, I mean, VS Code mode, meaning that it's code editing mode, you can also still use the AI agent that, fixing the bug or do the coding or whatever you want, that you can still do it. But yeah, we are not going to use this today. Yeah, you can do the collaboration. So in real time, you can collaborate with your friend together in the edit mode. So all those things, we are not going to use it. But I just wanted to show you what it can do, right? So also, it has the Android emulator and the web preview, meaning that when you write the code in Firebase Studio, then you can also see the result on the web. And yeah, that's enough for that. And let's go inside. All right, Firebase Studio. Then like I already told you that you see, this is what you're going to see. So you can just type in, okay, let's say I'm not going to, yeah, let's just use this one. So an app that create recipe from photo. And if you want to have some specific design or layout, you can even put the image. So you can just sketch on the paper, and then you can just upload. Then you will create the app looking like your sketch, for example. And here, improve prompt. I don't know if it's too small. Let's see. So I just type like that, an app that create recipe from photo. That actually, there's another button, improve prompt. If you click this one, this will even elaborate my prompt. So now you see it has more context and so on, right? Of course, you can modify it after all. And now let's try create. So first thing what it shows us is the blueprint. So it's basically the plan, what it's going to do before actually the AI is generating your code bases. So you can also change those kind of color. Let's say, yeah, customize it. So I can custom it here. I don't know. Maybe it's too much. I'm going to just say that blue. Or I don't know. Let's just leave it for the others because I don't know. But yeah, then you will recreate the blueprint. So basically the plan. and you just click the button, prototype this app. Then now the AI is going to generate your application. Since it's Next.js application, it uses TypeScript here. And yeah, you can see that what it's doing. And in the meantime, I can show you the app I already created, Prompt Pilot. I already showed you that the improved prompt feature in Firebase, right? I want to make something similar, but at my own taste. So I created this app with Firebase Studio prototype agent. So what I did, like you see here, is the same thing. I started the prompt, what I want to have, and then I have the blueprint, and then I asked AI to create the app. It generates the app, so on. And I did multiple iterations to add more feature, bug fixing, and so on. Everything is done by natural language. I didn't do any single coding to make this application. So I can show you that. So I wanted to have, okay, picture of dog. And if I just improve it, it used the Gemini Flash 2.5 as an engine, AI engine, to improve my prompt. So I said this, and then it can tell me that, okay, the improved prompt like that, and what kind of strategy it used, specify and adding more detail, and then also explain that why it's better. And also I have some kind of score. Is it good prompt or not? And there's more potential improvement. So I want to have more improved from my prompt. Then probably I want to add some persona in my prompt. Then let's do it again. Then I have the improved prompt. So as an acclaimed or pet photographer, so giving some persona and then have the prompt. So now the strategy is the role play and so on. And I also have the admin feature because because I'm using AI as an engine, so it costs money, right? So I didn't want to give access to anybody. So I created a feature that, invitation code so that I can only give my friend can use my tool. I can provide as free to them, right? So all this kind of feature I created, within natural language. I didn't do single coding in TypeScript and so on. So this is what you can do. And this is the button for coding mode. So if you actually want to update your code bases or review your code that generated by Firebase Studio, then you can always switch to the code mode and then you can update it. For example, actually I did one coding is this line. So the generated code was using Gemini 2.0, but I want to use Gemini 2.5 for having the better result. So that's it. And let's see what it did. So yeah, still is working on it. So you see it's creating a bunch of code. And I don't know when it's going to be finished yet, but yeah. I think that's good enough for the live demo. Yes?
Yeah, question. If you wanted to specify the technology stack,
Mm-hmm.
so instead of wanting it to do with TypeScript, I want it to do JavaScript, what's the best place to do that?
So for now, the prototype agent only supports Next.js. So it only supports TypeScript with React, basically, as of now. But I know they are working on it in different framework too. But yeah, for now, it's only Next.js. But if you want to do it in, let's say you want to do another type of application, what you can do is always you can go to the edit mode. For example, go to Firebase Studio, and you can create your project. So let's say you want to do it with the Angular, I don't know, what would be good? So, since I am Flutter guy, actually, let's try with Flutter. Then it just creates workspace for Flutter dev environment. And then, like I told you that they have Gemini agent inside of the Firebase code edit mode. So you can use that to generate your Flutter application, for example. So you can already do it, but it's not as good as the prototype agent for now. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's still working on it for this one. For the initial generation, it would take because it generates every code, and then I gave a bunch of the requirement in the initial prompt, is implement all the features. So, but it's still faster than what you create, right? So, yeah. All right. So, next one. Okay. So someone added the one slide. Here, let's move to this slide. So, Code Lab. So this is basically lead you to this page. So after the presentation, what you're gonna do is you're gonna create the application yourself, right? But if you don't have any idea and then you don't know what to create, then maybe you can just do this code lab. So it actually creates an application like Speak Easy application that let you, help you to learn some languages. So it actually application for learning French, I think, by default. And you can follow this code lab to do, getting more familiarized with Firebase Studio, and then maybe you can move on to create your own application. It's completely optional for your choice, but I just wanted to give you this link. So maybe you can scan the QR code just for now. But we have the screen on the on the wall as well. All right. And there's another QR code. Okay, so this one, you don't need to do it right now, but it's really your own choice if you don't have any idea to do it during the workshop. And here is the link for the Firebase Studio. Maybe it's just easier to Google search. The Firebase Studio in Google, just search it. Maybe that'll be easier. But if you still want to scan it, feel free to do it. And so there's one thing I didn't mention is about the pricing. So it's free to use it. So like I say, it's a free project. It's free to use it. If you join Google Developer Program, you can have the 10 project. And if you pay, then you can have like 30 projects and so on. But you don't need to go on there. But one important thing is that if you want to publish your application, make it public to anybody, or make it public to your friend or something, then you might want to deploy it into an environment, right? So it has feature to deploy in Firebase, basically, but that's not free. So you need a plan for that. So even though Firebase have generous the free quota, so probably if you just want to publish and then share with your friend, it would cost nothing, basically. But still, you need to register your credit card and so on, right? So instead, we have Google Cloud Credit. So this one will give you like $5 credit. It's not much, but I think that it's really good enough to play out. And as part of this workshop, you don't need to publish your application, but if you want to publish and then you want to make sure that it doesn't take money from your credit card no matter what, then you can use this credit linked to your Firebase account that makes you, complete free publish application. I see a few people is still scanning. All right, so after this workshop, you may have chance to pitch your application if you want. And I think Florid may prepare some kind of gift for anyone want to show off. Yeah, so yeah, be creative, just create an app. And if you have any question, then we have volunteers there, me, and then anyone. Just raise your hand, and then we'll go there to help you out. But yeah. And now go to Firebase Studio, and then you can start your project or do the code lab based on your needs. And yeah, this is my LinkedIn if you want to connect with me. And that's it. So let's hack. Yeah. Let's see if the culinary app is ready. Ah, okay, so the application is generated now. I don't know how it's going to work actually though. You see here, in the application, there's some issue. And then when you click it, it even provides the auto fix. So I'm going to just fix it. Click fix error. I still have one more error. Okay, so please fix it. Okay, another error. Okay, every error now fixed. Okay, so let's try this app. So what's cooking? Photo of ingredient, okay. So I want to give this image to, where is it? Okay. So what is the recipe of this? Oh, there's error. Ah, I see. Okay, there's an instruction. How can I fix this one? So I need to go to AI Studio and create a key. Okay. Let me just create the key. And it's saying that actually I need to put that end file. Okay. Normally it's automatic, but I don't know why it didn't do that. But let's see. Ah, okay. There's already a file. Okay. Then I'm gonna switch back to the prompt mode. Ah, I need to do it again. Okay. Okay, I have another error. Okay, now try again. Okay, it did something now. All right, now I have it actually working. It's not perfect. Seems like the image is missing there, but still it's spaghetti and meatball. And then what's the ingredient? And then instruction. and then nutrition detail. So yeah, so I already built an app like that. Yeah. So if now your turn to create an app and then show me what you can do. All right, here's some kind of the application idea. If you don't know what to build, then maybe you can try with those kind of ideas.
Just a quick announcement, just because I see some of the faces who are still wondering what are we supposed to do. So as Jhin mentioned that you're supposed to build an application on Firebase Studio, and we have given you some of the cloud credits that you can use meanwhile the process. So your task is to create an application. We have some of the suggestions on all the screens for you to create some of the applications. If you have a better idea or if you want to build something else, you can definitely go ahead. And once we have an estimate attendee numbers that they have built something, you may come to the stage and you may present your application, what you have built. You can present to rest of the attendees, rest of your fellow members, and yeah, we'll share some of the prizes who presents here once you build something. And then we'll have a lunch session over networking, and we'll share some swags and raffles at the end of the day. Sounds good?
How much time we have?
We have somewhat around 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. And considering how easy it is to build an application over Firebase Studio, at least on a small scale level, I'm not talking about enterprise level, I think 30 minutes, 40 minutes is fair enough. So sure, it's 11:06. Let's have some volunteer to present here at 11:45. And if you have any questions, just raise your hand. Jhin and all the volunteers may help you as you need. Thank you. It's 11:45, and I'm really curious to know what you have built, even on top of the suggestions that we have shared. And we are looking for some volunteers to present here what they have built. So may I have some of the raised? Okay, awesome. All right, so we're gonna have all of you present one by one. Who's gonna come first?
Come here. Everyone come here.
Yes, let's do that. Let's start with the first presentation, and we have Sai.
Well, good morning to one and all present here. My name is Sai Kasi, and I come here from Windsor, Ontario with my team, Arnesh, Ali, Ashraf sir, and Kayole. Today, basically, I made an app which helps us in giving out recommendations for medical. It gives us personalized reminders. So some of the features, as you can see here, I made a navigation page, login, sign up, and all of that. And this comes as an AI drug guide. If you enter your age, your gender, if you have any current prior medical conditions, or if you have any allergies, you can mention all of that, which gives you recommendations of the kind of medicines you can take. Say, I have a headache today. In that case, it's going to mention what all medications or something that you can take in case you have a headache. Apart from this, say you do have a medicine, but you do not know what it's used for. You just mention the name of the medicine, and it's going to suggest for what all problems you can use it for. So apart from this, some of the additional features that I mentioned were smart reminders. My grandmother and many other people forget to take pills on a time-to-time basis. So this app can help them constantly. It pings out reminders in that aspect. Apart from them, sometimes some people can have side effects. Like I do have, I'm allergic to tomatoes for some reason. So if that's the case, you can track all the side effects. And if you have a new side effect or something, you can enter in that text bar. Apart from that, if you have any refills, for example, you need advanced medication or something, and you need to refill your stocks, then with this request, you can note for the pharmacy which sends a request directly over there, and on notice, a notification popped up that the request has been sent. Apart from that, if you want to track your medical bills, and in case you want to submit any additional feedback, that's about it. Thank you.
Any questions for Sai? Or if you have any suggestions in terms of maybe,
How I can improve this?
sure.
Yeah. Feedback.
Is it for the patient perspective or is it for the doctor perspective?
Sorry?
Like, who is gonna be your editor?
It's on the patient's perspective.
Is there any doctor is monitoring for that also? Family doctor or
I'm not sure.
If a family doctor or any other doctors can.
Oh, a communication, a prescription of that. Actually, yeah, that
because
is.
like
Yeah.
patient's gonna be take something wrong. Because we don't know.
I know, yes. Yeah, the code base is not. Sorry, the knowledge base is not completely verified over here, but the
What is your like ideas for the future?
yes. One of the future scopes I was thinking for this is, if we can keep like a family doctor or something, and this can act as a communication channel between them.
Yeah.
So one of that aspects. Thank you so much.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Cosmos. I'm a student here in Fanshawe studying cybersecurity. So this app is a solution-based app to a personal problem I was having in the past. So when I was in Winnipeg, we had a house, and every time it snows a lot in Winnipeg. We always have problems finding someone to clean our lawn because most cleaners wants to be in long-term contract, or you have to hire a big company. They want you to sign for a year or two. So I thought about this idea where you have an app where like every homeowner could post the lawn whenever it snows, and then local cleaners can come on there and they can see the job. It's pretty like easy to use, so anybody can use it. You post your lawn, a picture, what you want to happen in the lawn, and you prepay for the amount you think is valuable, or what I think people is fair payment for this job. And people come here and they see what you post. It's like, oh, I want my front driveway clean. I'm willing to pay $50. They view the details and they come. They clean the job. They take a picture of the job and they post it that way. The homeowner and whoever is cleaning, they don't have to have any form of interaction because the payment has already been processed and held by us, and there is no situation where people do job and they don't get paid. If we look at the job and we think it is clean enough, we approve it and you get paid for it. So it's a situation where you can also have the app and you create it for your mom, your grandma, it doesn't matter who the person is, and they can just post it, and then every time, springtime, wintertime, they get the front lawn cleaning without having to be in any long-term contract. So it's just a user-friendly app for homeowners and cleaners in local communities. So that was the end of my presentation. Okay, I have a question.
Does your app can verify if the guy is actually clean your place
Yeah.
based on the photo?
Yeah, based on the photo, because you take a before picture when you post the job of what your lawn looks like, and he takes an after picture, and then we can compare.
Who's gonna compare?
We approve that when the job is done, because we approve your job too to show, okay, this is fair for the amount, and then when you come and you do the job, so we only have a hold. The cleaner doesn't get paid till it's been approved that like, oh yeah, this is done. If there's any problem, we can say the homeowner says that you're supposed to do this part, for that you won't get full payment, you get half payment. So that way you don't communicate with them, you talk to us, we talk to them, and then it's just
I mean, maybe just not here. Maybe you can use AI
Yeah.
to.
yeah, fair.
compare.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's
So you need a human to verify it's like whether it's already clean or not.
Yeah.
You can use AI to detect like two picture.
true. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for that idea. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kaudi Babalala. I'm from Windsor with my team, Sai, Harunesh, and Professor Hali. And I'm going to present my app today. Basically, my app is meant for retirement homes. We all understand that Canada has a very aging population. A lot of people are aging. They are like seniors. So this app solved the problem that has to do with to checkmate caregivers and the amount of time they're supposed to spend with seniors. If you're supposed to spend an hour, it actually monitors you without telling you. And it also matches the right, because there's a care team. So we have physiotherapists, occupational therapists, registered nurses, doctors, and everything. So it attaches the right kind of client to the right care theme. And it also, there's a space in the hub. There's a space in the hub where you can probably put your allergies as well. And then it also tells the caregiver the kind of care that you need. If you require an holistic care, they know, they are aware. If you require a palliative care, they are also aware, like the kind of care that you need to perform for that person. So retirement homes, long-term care homes, all those homes would probably make use of this app. And also, much more importantly, it monitors the caregivers. If you're required to come and spend 1 hour, you can't just do the job within 30 minutes and then you're leaving. No, you should spend that 1 hour. If it is 3 hours, that's what you're being paid for. You should spend the 3 hours as well. And I think that's all. Any feedback? Questions?
Do you have any AI feature in your app?
I didn't put that yet.
Okay.
That's good.
Thank you.
All right. Hello. I am Leah Claw-Hanel, and I work as a product manager for an American company. I live in London, so this was a lot of fun. I got to be really bossy. Usually I'm nice, but not today. And I built something that was actually a very self-interested thing to build. It's not unique, but I'll just refresh just in case. It is something that will check accessibility, and obviously a screenshot doesn't fully capture accessibility because you don't get things like the alt codes and whatnot, but contrast checking is my big thing that I'm always on people for. So I wanted to, you know what, we're gonna screenshot this app itself. So I wanted to create something that would check that, and also, you know, then you can send it to people and be like, see, you didn't do it. So what you can do is upload a file, drag and drop, or importantly, paste a screenshot in, and then it'll analyze the screenshot and tell you if you have any like contrast code violations, or maybe not, and it'll suggest things that you can improve to make it better. And obviously, it still needs work because it's not putting these on individual lines. So now it's analyzed itself, and then it has palettes where it shows like suggested palettes, and it shows you the contrast ratios of those. So in this case, this would be, you know, dark text on it or light text on it or black or white. The same. Oh, that's nice. It added that for me. Though it didn't do the thing I told it, which was to add the ability to just download a single image of it. So it's still not listening. But yeah, I can look at previous ones. See, this one formatted nicely. It really doesn't like some of these things. And then I also just sort of filled it out entirely as a site. So it caches the images just in the browser up to 5, and you can expand this. And then you can clear the history. There are keyboard shortcuts, it's fake social media, pretending it's a commercialized app, so there's pricing, whatever gets there. There's an about page, privacy policy, translation, and then just, you know, light, dark, or system, pretend account page, and then log in, although it got very scared of that idea. It said, we cannot do this at all. And then you can, you know, sign in with different things, hypothetically. So that was the app. Let's see if it ever goes to the pricing page. Oh well. Any questions?
Just to make sure the color palettes,
Yes.
they are for color blindness.
And contrast just to meet like accessibility standards.
ARDA compliance, that type of stuff.
Yeah, I think it's comparing against WCAG contrast ratios, the one specified there specifically, which is not perfect because some of them depend on text size and it can't necessarily tell that from a screenshot, but I don't know, I just decided to let the AI loose and see what it thinks. And I will probably actually use this for myself. Yes?
Would you be able to provide a website URL into the chat box so that you can go directly to the website and parse it through?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I work a lot off screenshots, screenshot everything. But yeah, that is a good one too. It's also supposed to link right to the standards it's telling you you're failing, but it didn't listen to me on that either. So that was mine.
All right. Hi, my name is Eric Frank. I'm an engineer for the Ontario Ministry of Agriculture. I wanted to make like a really quick, just a dashboard for a Raspberry Pi that could detect temperature.
Or lecture notes where you can create a summary and generate questions, practice questions, and you can track deadlines, upcoming assignments, and there's also like a Pomodoro timer where you can, like, it helps with focus. So just it's one of my problems where as a student, so I just kind of created a solution for it. Yep, so that's it. Thank you. Oh, okay.
So does the app, like when you say upload your study guide, like does the app create study guides to help you study or assignment? What is the point of uploading the study guide?
No, you upload your course materials, or maybe like a topic, right? And you can generate like a practice questions from the what you uploaded, and you can help with that. Yeah.
Average score in the test, then input your score, and then you go over the study material again, and then gives you a comprehensive approach to that.
Okay. Okay. It doesn't have that yet, but I think that would be a good improvement to kind of incorporate into it. Any more questions? All right. Thank you, guys.
Hi, I'm Samir. I'm currently studying in Fanshawe in AI and machine learning. This is my idea. This is a personalized ideas tracker, I would say. Something something that I can use. It's personally based on like my needs. So in this app, I can add some random brain fart I have, like any idea I have, right? And let's say, okay, let's say, I can add fitness. So here, I have an idea here, right? And then I can go in and let's say it usually takes, it's taking a lot of time to go to another page, so I'm just gonna use the other one I tested. So I can rate my ideas and I can add like process that needs to be done and what worked well and what failed, and then I can add to-do list to this, add comments and photos and tags, right? Here I'm thinking about adding more features with AI. So when I try to add to-do list, I could add AI suggestions to what to improve, and I could also add some features where I can just send this to Gemini or something to actually build this app using vibe code. That's basically my idea, like and when I go back here, it takes a lot of time. So when I go back here, I could filter my ideas, I can check my status, and I can also use tracking. So let's say I added something, right? And I said, and I completed the task. Something happened. I don't know what happened. So here is a tracker. You can't see for some reason, but I think it's stuck somewhere. So basically, you track your progress, and you can change the flags that if it's like in progress or success or failed. That's basically my idea. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Tanman. I'm a cybersecurity student, and as a cybersecurity student, everyone have that how as a cybersecurity guy saving the world. Okay, so this is the this is the normal scanner. This is not a big stuff, but the idea of this scanner is to web scrape the whole content from the any web page, and then is going to give a analysis what is the high risk, low risk, and what are the sensitive data on their web page. So I create a guest, a GitHub guest, and this is the all data. This is all the sensitive data you can see. So those are the official. See, this is the credit card number, phone number. Those are the sensitive data. I know nobody gonna put it on a web page, but this is just for presentation stuff. So let's see how my scanner work and how Firebase give me the code. Okay. So this is the repo I'm gonna copy, and this is the gauge. Now it's trying to scanning the data, some doing some ref scrapping, and here we go. Now you can see what are the risk level and how the what are the type, value, and everything should be present. It's going to generate a report. And what my goal is to achieve is something more than web scraping. So now, after this, I'm gonna creating something really amazing. Not amazing. There are a lot of tools in the market, but something about scanning the whole code base. It's a huge. It's going to create all like getting all the information from the code, because right now AI is generating all the data. Who knows? So based on this tool, like I get a proper analysis and proper report that how my code base is. Is my code base is hygiene? Is AI is giving me a correct code? Because nowadays people are using agentic AI, and who knows, just a natural language is going to do everything for you, but you don't know what is backend, who is behind in your computer seeing everything. So this is the thing. One more thing I'm gonna add on is a GitHub repo. So other than a whole code base, is going to add just the GitHub Git link, and based on that, is going to like they have a different regex pattern, and yeah. So this is the whole idea of this. So yeah. Any questions? Any feedback? Anything?
How is it different from what GitHub Studio does to find out vulnerabilities and security threats?
You know what? Be honest, I don't know. I'm just making like I'm just learning everything. I just wanted to make sure that there is a tons of tools I already told, but who knows if there is some different patterns coming up. Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Arunesh Chaudhary. I'm fourth year computer science student at University of Windsor. For today, this is my Firebase app. So we are all, most of us students, we're doing research, and then we go over so many links every single day, right? And then when I go back and see those links in bookmarks, I have no idea why they are there. This is like personal issue that I was facing. So I built this app. Thank you for guiding us on this application. Yes. So this is for the cloud. So let's talk about this one first. So this has the categories over here. I'm not sure if you can add it. Yes, I can. So I can add the category. They can be listed over here on the cluster list, and then it automatically fetches your image from the website. And also I ask if there's no image on the website on the URL, give me something from using AI or create a new one, right? But these are all the other ones, dummy data is all just dummies here. But whatever I add new is going to get the what we call. Let's add the University of Windsor, uwindsor.ca, and Windsor School. No, just want to add it somewhere. Mhm. Let's see. If it works on that. Yeah, Firebase is overloaded right now, so that's your news. So it gets the image, right? So for the enhancement, but I'm thinking, right? So I should be able to delete whatever the links. I should be able to get the list of the links, not just the. I just don't want to scroll all over the place, and also there should be some different pages. Then categories is already working. I have clusters, and I guess that's it. And it's pretty good. In like 10 minutes, I was able to do this. And I think this is going to be my daily workplace where I'm going to save my notes for sure. And I might, make it public sometime. I hope you all like the idea. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.
Where those images come from?
From the URL.
From the URL, it
Yes.
automatically take the image and then.
Yeah, from the URL. It has a metadata, right? So why should I create my own credit to create a new image, right? Generate a new image. So I'm just using. So this one looks like it's fishy for me. I don't know how come I got this. This is AWS, so I don't know. Hey, where's my developer? I don't know. Somewhere in the cloud, right? It was good. Yes, good.
Is it like a limited amount of URL that you can bookmark at the same time? Like you're not limited, like for
Okay.
Chrome,
Mhm.
you have limited size, right?
Yes.
Is this unlimited?
It's limited. Say again.
Like what's the limit size for this?
Oh no. That's just that's an enhancement that we can add, right? I'm thinking maybe we can export the URLs from Chrome bookmarks, and then upload it over there, right? And then because all the images are coming from the URL itself, so it can go there, fetch the image, and it's right over there. The main thing I think it's the categorization, where I say if I'm going for planning a trip, then I have everything over there. But that's a good idea. We're gonna implement it in 3 weeks. Yes.
Maybe what you could do is actually just copy paste a bunch of URL together, and then the AI will automatically create those kind of content or description, title, and then tagging, even the auto categorizing.
But here's another thing. So then we're losing the point where why I did save it.
Oh yeah. After that, you can put the notes.
So here's the thing: the trip plan. So I'm planning with family, and then the other trip is for my friends, right? So then I'm gonna make sure this is not mixing up. It's gonna screw up my life, right? So yeah, but that's a good point. Like if we have multiple URLs, maybe for the same topic. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Femi. I'm a fancy student, AI and machine learning. So the problem I'm trying to solve today, it's a problem I observed back home. So people do sell, like they are sellers, their own businesses, but it's surprising how they manage the business just on WhatsApp. And hello, can everyone hear me now? Yeah, I'm sorry. So my name is Femi, a fancy student. So I said the problem I'm trying to solve was a problem I noticed back in the home country. Business owners, shop owners, store owners, they just manage their business based off WhatsApp, like text and maybe some Excel sheet somewhere. That's how they manage their business. So I decided to work on something whereby shop owners, majorly shop owners who sell stuff, they can come on the platform and create like a virtual store. So they create their stores, manage inventories, orders, and deliveries on there. And I myself, as a buyer, can come to the app and see different shops of what I want to get. Maybe shoes, baby items, electronics. I can see and enter one of the store. So it was quite fascinating when I did this with Firebase Studio. It's something I tried doing back home, and we've not we've not done well, but I just did it here within few minutes. So it's just majorly onboarding for sellers. So sellers come in, they create like an account, a store name, create a password, then a shop name, maybe shoes and wares, then a shop description, good shoes, sorry, shoes. Then yes, create. Oh, sorry. Yes, I think you should walk now. Yes, exactly. So as a store owner, I come in, log in, log in as a seller. Yes, so it takes me to my own personalized dashboard where I can see my products and I can manage the inventory, see how much I have in stock, and the orders coming in from the buyer's end. So from here, I can manage my delivery. I didn't add delivery. Oh, it did for me. Wow. Then, then from here, I can view the details, then manage shipments and deliveries. So from the user end, I think the user just sees, log me out. The user just, the buyer, I mean, sorry. Let me use another account. Yeah. So the buyer, I think, just sees what he wants to get. So yes, exactly. So you can see the stores. We have Artisan Corner, Tech Haven. These are the stores, so I can view the shop, and it should, yes. So I can see the product I want to get from this shop. Add to cart. Then I come to my cart. I've not figured out the buttons yet. Then come to cart, then proceed to checkout. It's just a simple flow, and to help small businesses build their own online stores, because most of them don't have access to developers to build for them. So we just build. They just come in, create accounts, and sell. That's all. Thank you. Yes. 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 Everything is going to be automated. Any other questions? Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, so my name is Ravi and I have created the AI job finder. I found this problem personally, like I need to buy premium version of any job finder tool to tell me like why this job is for me and all. So that's why I make this. So for this we need to set the preference, like here targeted companies. So let me add Unity so I can work with you. Saved my preference, and in the job field I will find new jobs, and let's see. Oh, okay. That error comes.
Your app doesn't like Unity.
Yeah, I think it's only like 5. it seems like it don't like Unity, so let's stick to Amazon and Google. So like it shows like I have put the Amazon in my reference here, so it is showing me the Amazon job. It is showing me why it is a match for me because it's in my reference. It is showing me AI summary, like what's description of, because it's too long to read and no one reads it seriously. So it shows me the AI summary. I cannot apply right now because I'm not qualified. But like I have this, like if I'm on interview stage, so I can like do, I'm on interview stage, it will automatically save it for me and it will show it here. And also like I can, yeah, that's everything.
So they are actually the jobs available on the market.
Yeah, they are actually job available, but I cannot do like apply now because it's still working on it. Yeah, they are job available. Yeah.
Will this automatically remove them as they go away?
So I'm working on it. Like it still has like lots of improvement, like experience level and all, because it still shows the high level jobs which are not beginner friendly. So I need to add that things to English. So any other question?
Hello everyone, good afternoon. Hope you're doing great with the workshop that you were looking to make the app that you had in mind. So, well, my name is Herman. I'm a fancy student here for the Network and Security Architecture program. So for today, I just wanted to go simple, and I try to go forward with an app that tracks what you listen to, in this case for Spotify. What I had in mind for this was that it would tag it in albums, singles, mixtape from the artist, and it will give you like an overall plays number for like a span of time in the month. Like after the month changes, like for example, from August to this September, it will reset the countdown, so you will have zero from then. The idea was to implement the Spotify API. It was really complex because of due to the lack of technical knowledge. However, I do see the possibility of still going forward with developing this kind of tools, apps. I also wanted to do an additional that it would be tracking what you listen to locally on your local files. Like if you wanted to just listen, I don't know, an album that you have on your phone save, that it may track by the logins or the logs, the log files. It would register all what you've been playing in your phone. Well, that being said, it was really great to do this. I got to a point that I got in a fight with the Firebase Studio, like trying to say, hey dude, can you do this please? And I would say, yeah, definitely. And it was like 3 times that it went like that. But yeah, it was a great experience. I would say this is a pretty simple app, but I would say like, for example, you can just customize it. Like I had another options, but it was too complex. Because for the colors, it would be like the exact color code, and I was like, that's not gonna work for people who don't know. Pretty much that works. For example, the default is just green. Maybe you wanted to not be like in dark mode. Like in my case, I like to use it on dark mode. But if you wanted to use it like on the white screen, it could also have that customization. So anyway, however you like to have it, you can view it in many ways. Like what you wanted to look for example, you want to look for. Oh yeah, and this one, the AI made for me, it wasn't mine. The AI, it was like an artist recommendation based on what you would listen to. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Thank you so much for your time. Any questions, doubts?
Where does history come from?
They were generated. Like I was trying to work with the API,
But it was like a long run, so I thought to myself, well, just maybe do a preview of what it could show. But yeah, I will look forward to try to get to something. Get to something. All right.
So do you plan on only integrating Spotify or other music platforms?
Well, if you put it that way, yeah, the best way would be to implement like Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, um, all these streaming, music streaming apps. So you can like have this track of what you listen to and have it your way, however you want to see it. Okay. Any other questions? Well, thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Davis. I'm a mechanical engineer, that's my profession. And I was thinking in something related of my field because I don't know about coding or programming. So, but I was thinking how to integrate the programming in of searching for solutions during an industry. So where I was working, I remember that when we wanted to automatize a control or a machine in our industry, we have to rely on expensive brands and expensive controllers. For example, there is Siemens, there is Schneider. So, but those tools I think are very expensive. But since now we don't need to know about coding, we just want to, or we can we can just buy one of these cheapest tools, programming tools, and write a code using Firebase. I think that's the biggest advantage of that. That's why I think now it's going to be easier. If we want to control an engine, if we want to control a process in our industry, we can just buy one of these cheapest tools like controllers, ACP 8266, for example. That is a cheap one, and we can write a code and we can just get in the IP. That's what I was asking the question, how we can connect to internet. We just need to know the IP, I think, and we can introduce it, and we can create a dashboard, I think. So to control a machine in a remote way. So I think that's my idea. I was thinking in some process, basic process, but we can implement and basically control everything in our industry. So that's for me as a mechanical engineer. I think it's great because you don't have to know about programming or coding. So now it's easier for us. So yeah, that's I think that's everything from my part. Thank you.
I'm Janice from Financial AI Club. So this app is I just did during volunteer. So I hope it's fun, like using the Firebase real stuff. So I'm gonna take a photo of you and then make it like that. Okay? It's gonna be the live demo. So don't blame me if the photo came out very bad. It's not about me, okay? Oh, oh. Maybe the first one, Samia, is it you? Okay, I found out like this one very cool because I want to do the volunteering.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, it's very fast to do it.
Yeah, it looks like you. I think you are the closest when the photos so identify you. That's why you like generate the picture.
Oh, it takes long. Wow.
Ah.
I don't know. Let's try another one. Oh, we have a green friend.
Maybe lamb also.
Oh. Okay. Is it you? for you. Oh, here. Okay, I'll share with you later. Okay, let's try the next one, maybe. This one? Oh, no one new friend.
Nobody, maybe.
But it is so fun and so fast. Like, oh.
Oh, no, nobody.
But just now, the very first is what though? Like, oh, here, I can show you. This is the one it generated. But I don't know why someone is pop up. Is there any? Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for presentation. So for those.
Hi everyone, my name is Lam. I'm from AI and machine learning. I'm in the final semester right now, and I'm really looking for a job. But you guys know the job market is really tough right now, so we will need a little bit of tool to make we go through this one. So the application I made today is we will analyze your resume with the job description on the LinkedIn or Indeed when you analyze. So first of all, we want a manual resume right here, so we can put different resume to the applications. This is the LaTeX file, so I will use this my sample resume right here. So actually, this is the LaTeX file with the format like HTML. So we will save this resume and come back to the main page. Sorry, this take a while. So after we add our resume into, we can get a job description or linking right here. So after you paste this right here, it generate a cover letter and we make the analysis for you. So we will see right here the resume analysis is like your math percentage is like 60%, and there's a lot of skill you missed in the your resume right here. So you don't have Redshift, you don't have Databricks, you don't have PySpark, Airflow, and this is the generate cover letter based on your resume and job description. You can either download it or you can copy it by Word. So that's my application. Thank you. This application using LangChain and a little bit of Gemini API. So
Finally, yes. Thank you for your patience. So here you can see that today's summary is here. You can see we have two entries over here for August 2nd. I have created an entry for attending this event, and it has a description that I have written, and the tag I have created, and this emoji comes from AI after sentiment analysis. And then I have this other one which I just gave it the title and it generated the description for it. I did not even read what's the description, and there is an emoji for it, and the tags are also generated by AI. The summary is here, and here is the timeline view where you can see the entries in the order they were entered. And then we have this page where all the you can enter your new entries. For example, I'll for was fun, and it will generate a description for it, and then also add the tags, and then I can hit save entry and it will add it to my the main page. Yes, that's all. Thank you everyone. Any questions?
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much. Okay, that's my application. How many of you has less than 3 years here in Canada? Raise your hand. Newcomers, most of us are newcomers. So we got that feeling that we arrived here in Canada with a lot of needs, a lot of questions, a lot of issues. So That's how I tackle this issue with Canada Home. It's an initiative to give you some more information about Canada. The idea is to have a hub with volunteering opportunities, with some English resources for people that want to improve it, some job resources, student support, and the volunteering is, I hope that it loads fast. It's a calendar. It's loading, loading, loading. If you see in the, yeah, there's a calendar in which you can see the volunteer opportunities. In this case, in the upper section is Ontario, Toronto, but we have some cities here. I have the principal provinces, Ontario, Quebec, British, and we have Toronto, Ottawa, Mississauga, and London. But for the demo purposes, I'm gonna just check Toronto. We have the English resources. We have a chat and assistant, so we can ask something. So for example, I'm gonna ask, are here free conversations? Circle Conversation is an initiative, an open initiative in which you can drop in to libraries, to community centers, and practice your English. In this case, in Toronto, yes, there are conversation circles in which you can practice your language. And same job resources. I mean, I have to fit it for a student job, tech jobs, local employers, and some templates for resume and cover letter. Then student support, some services for students. Okay, info about mental health, financial aid, a career. This is just a template. I need to feed it with more information. And in settings, okay, we have some language settings and website resource. In language, we have English, Spanish, Turkish, and website resource. The idea is to create like a curated database, fit the application to avoid the hallucination, to avoid that it can give to us fake information, not factual information. We can add it resources that, some information couldn't be reached by the AI, or inaccurate, or not updated. So that's like my resource for you. I'm also a newcomer, so I hope it can help us in any time. Thank you so much.
The event got stretched a bit longer than expected, and you guys have exceeded my expectation in terms of presenting. I was only expecting probably 4 or 5 people, but this was probably almost everyone, almost. And that makes us hard to decide whom to give, what to give. And just while listening all of you, I also made an app. And I just published it on Firebase Studio. It's basically about voting each of you. So if you scan this QR code, that will lead you to the vote vault. That's what the Firebase Studio calls it. And where you can vote each of the applications. And we'll pick first 5 or top 5 applications. And this is how the application is. So the first one is the sensitive data scanner by Tanmay. We got another winner. So you can come forward. Another winner is Eric from IoT and EnviroPy dashboard, right? The next one is Career Pilot. by Ravi. Another one is Sai, who created personalized meditation reminders. And the last one is Shopware. Shopware. Okay, there you go. All right, so we have all 6 winners. And I would like Jhin, Jihu, we have Ali, Arunesh from GDG Windsor, and us as an organizer to present. We have some gifts for them. So why don't you come forward and yeah, absolutely. Do a raffle. Okay, I have added all of those ideas here by the names. So we're just gonna see who wins. There you go. Yes, you guys can make noise. That's envelope budget by Andy. There you go. So that's for you. Thank you very much. All right. Well, congratulations, everyone, and thank you for sticking till the time.